Curiosity is what makes man so different from other species. It is the driving force behind his unending multidimensional progress. From the depths of seas to the vast ranges of high mountains, the silence of stretching deserts and singing rivers, the glorious sun, moon, and the mesmerizing night sky ardent with innumerable heavenly bodies, and the emptiness of this space. All are being ventured minute by minute from the beginning of time. Yet the quest for exploration remains unquenched. Perhaps it's so by design to keep the humanity ever flourishing into the unknown. Knowing is the ultimate reward and solace for an unsatiated mind. But this joy doesn't stay for long. It fades to create an urge to know, thus binding man in a vicious circle of knowing more. The quest for knowing is inherent in humanity. Let's take a break from the rampant explorations of humanity and look inward. Let's endeavor to explore the explorer. Every person is unique. He is created different. Now, this difference is the root cause of most of the problems we are confronted with. We want to be like others in one way or the other. Thus, there remains a continuous struggle within to change ourselves, consciously or otherwise. In reality, this diversity is the ultimate source of existence. We need to explore ourselves to be able to recognize our uniqueness, weaknesses, and strengths, and work around it to our benefit. Of all the traits, attributes, and abilities endeared to human being, there is one very unique and distinctive, not given to other creations. That trait is none other than his ability to lie. This apparent trivial feature has transformed the world into a highly complex place, whereby truth and falsehood are often indiscernible. As generally acknowledged by wise men around the globe, that a man has three phases, one for the family and friends, one for the world, and the real one, which he keeps hidden. What we see of a man at workplace is often a face best disguised to suit the surrounding. Thus, a man puts on a humble and docile face when in need. Otherwise, frowned and arrogant is he. How is a man able to present himself differently at different places? And yet, a bigger question is why does he do so? Man has excelled in this ill trait to a level whereby lie is no more a lie. Rather, it's recognized as the single most useful gratis weapon at hand. Over a period of time, new terms and nomenclature have been evolved to extenuate the bad element of flight and lessen the guilt feel amongst the few who still consider it immoral. At higher levels, it is effectively used as a diplomatic tool for achieving desired goals, while its liberal use in every frivolous day to day matter is now considered an accepted part of speech. The power of illusion is one new dimension being progressed unrestrained. In this deceitful world, knowing a man's real face is almost impossible. However, a fair assessment can be made by a careful watch of his behavior. Human being is one of the best creations of God, endowed with immense traits, abilities, and variance, while the physical form of man remains largely unchanged. However, the other non-quantifiable attributes keep evolving with every generation. Evidently, it is a nature's way of equipping an individual to suit the challenges ahead in the evolving world. We are all different, yet our basic needs are same. Consequently, it is important to categorize people with regard to common traits, striving for a similar goal. This will form a reasonable framework in which a realistic reflection of our inner self can be mirrored. The all we know of us is our name, albeit we are anonymously unknown. The obvious appraisal for physique is appearance. It creates the first impression to the onlooker. These traits are difficult to assess on the onset. However, through a careful and planned interaction with an individual, a fair assessment can be made. Its effects are impressive and long lasting. Generally, this attribute is not easily manifested in the short term. A closer affiliation is required to have a meaningful assessment. Character is not easily judged as people are good in disguising their true self. When character is formed during childhood, it is deeply influenced by the parents, guardians, and close company. Family background is generally a correct assessment of one's character. Understanding the common traits along with their appraisals and impacts can form a reasonable framework in which a realistic reflection of our inner self can be mirrored. Foremost, it is important to undertake self assessment to overcome our shortcomings and groom these salience. While people will continue to adopt new ways of hiding their true identity, we need to study each trait and attribute in detail to master the art of assessing people correctly, all the time, every time.